my people, I always start each video by appreciating you guys for the support you are giving me tirelessly since I started this channel. It's about 3 months or so after I launched this channel, and the growth I've seen because of your support is marvelous. We have more than 10,000 subscribers, and we are still forging on. That's why I'm not tiring in giving you the educational bangers each and every day. If you are there and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting? Just subscribe, like, comment and share. And if you subscribe, make sure you put the notification bell on so that whenever I produce any video, YouTube will automatically notify you. In this week and for the better part of last week, we have been discussing about one of the major common diseases we have in our day-to-day lives, and this is diarrhea. Today we started discussing about the 5 most effective diarrhea remedies. The 5 most effective diarrhea remedies. We have discussed the first and the second one in our previous video, which was hydration and the use of probiotics. In this video, we will start by discussing the over-the-counter drugs. And this is not the first time you are hearing about over-the-counter drugs if you have been following my videos. We talked about over-the-counter drugs when we were discussing about food poisoning. So, with your doctor's supervision, this is very important. With your doctor's supervision, several over-the-counter medications can help with acute diarrhea or diarrhea lasting for less than 2 weeks, and if the symptoms are not severe. So, with your doctor's supervision, several over-the-counter medications can help with acute diarrhea or diarrhea lasting for less than 2 weeks if your symptoms are not severe. Common over-the-counter medications include, number 1, bismuth subxylate, or what we call Pepto-Bismol. Number 2, we have the common one which most people use and which most of you know, loperamide or Imodium. A point to note: these drugs can only relieve the symptoms of diarrhea but don't treat the underlying cause. Imodium will stop diarrhea. Imodium will relieve you symptoms of diarrhea, but it won't treat the underlying cause. So even if the diarrhea stops, make sure you investigate and know what is causing your diarrhea so that you may treat the underlying cause. If you have chronic diarrhea or diarrhea lasting for 14 days or more, don't use the over-the-counter drugs without your doctor's consent. If you have chronic diarrhea or diarrhea lasting for more than 14 days or 2 weeks or more, don't use the over-the-counter drugs without your doctor's consent. Be cautious if your child is having diarrhea to avoid dehydration as a result of this diarrhea, as it can be dangerous and occur quickly. Be cautious if your child is having diarrhea to avoid dehydration and as a result of diarrhea, as it can be dangerous and occurs quickly. It occurs quickly to babies because they have higher metabolic rate than adults. A point to note: over-the-counter drugs are not recommended for treatment in children. Over-the-counter medications all drugs are not recommended for treatment in children. Children under 3 months should be taken to the doctor or to the healthcare provider right away. A point to note: if you have bloody stool or bloody diarrhea, fever, more than 7 days of symptoms, intense abdominal pain or diarrhea getting worse, seek medical attention. So if you have this kind of diarrhea, seek medical advice. Don't start trying the over-the-counter drugs. If you have blood diarrhea, fever, more than 7 days of symptoms, intense abdominal pains, all diarrhea getting worse, seek medical advice. Don't continue trying the over-the-counter drugs because the situation may become worse, and it's always life-threatening when you become dehydrated. Number 4, what are the foods you should eat while you are having diarrhea? Eating certain foods while having diarrhea can help really alleviate your diarrhea symptoms and ensure your health doesn't worsen from not eating. Eating certain foods while having diarrhea can help alleviate your diarrhea symptoms and ensure your health doesn't worsen from not eating. Stick to low fiber diet, or what we call brat diet. Stick to low fiber brat foods that will help firm up your stool. Let me repeat this. Stick to low fiber brat foods that will help firm up your stool. For example, bananas, white rice, applesauce, and toast. Those are the ones we refer to as the brat diet. Let's look at other foods which are well tolerated by your stomach while experiencing diarrhea. These include oatmeal, boiled or baked potatoes with skins peeled, baked chicken with skin removed, chicken soup, which also aids in rehydration. These are other foods that can be tolerated by your stomach while having diarrhea, which are oatmeal, boiled or baked potatoes with skin peeled, baked chicken with skin removed, chicken soup, which also aids in rehydration. This marks the end of this video, and in the next video we will look at the fifth most effective diarrhea remedy, or the fifth way you can apply in curbing diarrhea. So let's keep the support on. Let's continue subscribing, liking, and sharing our videos so that this channel may grow to greater heights. Let's meet in the next video.